Pop quiz time. You're sick and very tired. So do you A, go to bed, or do you B, make a YouTube video? I could just over there, I could just go to bed. The answer will surprise you. What's up, everybody? My name is Sam, and this is the internet where things happen. And today, I'm going back on the internet. I'm going to do another thing on the internet. I'm going to type in my birthday, and it's going to tell me some things about time since the day I was born, I think. We're here to jump into content. Type in my birthday, and I'm going to go. A lot has happened in the 10,360 days you were born. That's a lot of days. Been alive a while. Your heart has beaten about 1,163,742,875 times and pumped 895,187 liters of blood. Golly. It's a lot of things. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, this number, it's just climbing constantly. Wow. I didn't realize it made that many red blood cells, a second. Holy cow. That's such a large number that I don't think I know exactly what that first digit is. That 2 up there? I think it's quadrillion, but I could be very wrong. That's insane. That's too many red blood cells. Get those out of here. Who needs them? 207,219,193 breaths. I'm gonna watch this. It's going up. You spent 3,453 days of your life asleep. How many years is that? 3,453 divided by 365. Ooh, that is 9 almost and a half years. If you subtract that from my age, I've been awake specifically for 18 and a half years of my life. At least I'm an adult, realistically. What they don't realize, though, is that I have generally extreme insomnia. So how much of that is actually true? I'm just saying, I have problems. It's not just in your head. There are 2,260,074,140 more people on Earth than when you were born. That is that's a fuck off number of people. That's too many people. What are we doing? Stop. Oh, don't like this one. 15% more CO2 in the atmosphere than when I was born. That's not insignificant. It's a lot of CO2. I don't like that. We need to solve some problems badly. $1 doesn't buy what it used to. $1 in 1992 is equivalent to $1.83 today. Something that cost $1, it's almost doubled since I was born. I'm gonna be 30 in like a year and about 7 months, and who knows what it'll be in, what year will that be? 2022, I think. Yeah, 2022 could be double. I'm gonna be 30. Oh no. Your life has been one of constant movement. Yeah, I guess. I was using a guy on a skateboard to kind of illustrate the point, but like every time I've ever gotten on a skateboard, I've busted my ass really hard. So I don't know if that's the best the best just picture for me moving. Maybe being in a car, on a bike, maybe. I like bikes. That'd be better. Ooh, that's a lot of kilometers. that many kilometers around the sun and still going. Tell you what, I'm a ignorant American, so I don't understand kilometers as a measure of distance. I respect it, and I wish that I did understand it, and I wish that everybody used it. However, I don't, and so I'm just imagining that's a lot of miles, and I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to do that calculation, frankly, because I don't care. I just know that's a lot. The moon has orbited you 379 times in your lifetime. See, I told you, it's all about me. It orbited around me, specifically. Got it. Got him. I'm important, damn it. Fuck. The moon is slowly moving away. It is 108 centimeters further away than when I was born. Ooh, that's problematic. The moon keeps on moving away. It's going to mess with our tides. It's going to reduce the power of werewolves, which may or may not be a good thing. I don't know. I've never met one. Are they malicious? Are they as bad as they're portrayed in media? Who knows? But it's definitely going to reduce their power. For pennies a day, you can help lasso the moon and return it to its former glory, so that the werewolves can remain in their full power force. Okay. The amount of humans living in extreme poverty decreased 75%. That's pretty good. I think we have got a long way to go with stuff like this. It's comforting to see the number drop so much, but it's been 30, almost 30 years since I was born, and look at all the people still living in extreme poverty and subpar conditions. We just have to keep going, you know? Like, it doesn't, like, we can't look at 75% decrease in the last 30 years and say good enough, right? We have to keep fighting to improve that number until it's 100%. A human shouldn't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, whether they're going to have a roof over their head tomorrow, how they're going to feed their family, if they're going to be alive tomorrow. These are not questions that we should have to ask. No matter who you are, where you live, where you come from, you shouldn't have to ask that question. In the same breath, it's okay to be happy to see that number, but we have to be careful to not get complacent, because there's still another 25% there that needs to be clocked on. This is part of equality. I think a lot of people look at equality and think, oh, it's about race, it's about gender, it's about sexuality, it's about all this other stuff like that. It is. That's not everything it's about, though. It's about this. Everybody deserves to live a life where they can thrive. And that's non-negotiable. So when you're out there talking about equality and you're thumping race and all this other stuff like that, that's really important. But, like, don't forget about these people. Write your Congress people, write your senators, campaign for something you believe in. It's easy to do nothing, but it's not much more difficult to do something. The world literacy rate went from 82% to 86%. That is not an insignificant number, 4%. If you're looking at it as a whole, right? You look 82 to 86, out of 100, 4%, not a big deal. But if you think about how many people are on the planet, well, there are about, I might be lowballing it a little bit, but there are about 7 billion people on the planet right now living, right? So then you take 4% of that, that is 280 million people. Forgive me, because I don't think this is how literacy rates are tracked. I could be wrong about that. Maybe they are, and I'm a genius for coming up with this solution and this formula. Multiplying a number by a percentage decimal. Big brain, man. But just to kind of show you, if you're looking at the entire population of people, 4% of our population is that many people. 4% is not an insignificant amount. So that this is cool. Everybody deserves to be able to read. Books are so special and important. Books enriched my life when I was younger. And not even just books, but everybody has everybody should be able to just look on Wikipedia, and look up some dumb thing that they thought about and be able to tell somebody else a dumb fact that they learned on Wikipedia. It doesn't just start and end with books. They say reading is fundamental. That's the thing that they tell you growing up, and it is. Reading is so important. Reading books, things like Wikipedia, being able to read news and inform yourself, and encyclopedias, and learning all this information. Reading is so fundamental to knowledge. You can know a lot of stuff and not be able to read, but being able to read makes it so much easier. And everybody deserves to be able to do that. 16% more people have access to electricity. That is wild. Again, this is another thing where it's just it is great that this many more people have this thing that everybody now needs, but everybody doesn't. There are still people in the world that don't have electricity. That's insane. That is actually insane when you think about it. Such a basic thing that we all take for granted. Think about how much we freak out when the power goes out, right? It's wild to think about that people don't have that. What are we doing? This one's fucking with me. It's a lot of fucking people. Talked earlier about that stat about the literacy rate and how 4% is not insignificant. It just goes to show. If 4 isn't insignificant, then 6 clearly isn't. Why is this fucking with me so bad? Holy shit. I think it's the way that they phrased it. You're one of the lucky ones. It's really easy to look at this number and wonder, why was I not part of that 6%? What's special about me that got me here? Because that 6-digit figure are who knows how those people died. Were they killed? Were they born and just didn't make it? Were they young? Did they fall out of a tree and something happened to them when they were younger? What were they a part of some type of senseless violence you see on the news all the time? All these brutality cases and all this stuff like that. It's so easy to wonder, why did I make it here? But I think more importantly, it is necessary to look at this and say, yeah, I am one of the lucky ones, and it's important for me to live my life in the best way that I can live it. Right? So many people are wasting chances and opportunities out there. They're wasting the life that they're given. They're wasting the life that they have, and they're not capitalizing on all the stuff that's around them. And we've got a lot of bad stuff happening around us every day, all the time. But you've just gotta do good. Do good and be kind. And be the type of person that would make those people proud. Fuck. And you still have a long way to go. Who knows what else will happen in your lifetime? Floating cars. Yeah, right. I will believe it when I see it. I don't think that's happening in my lifetime. I guarantee it. We were promised these in 2016? 4 years. In 4 years. I want my floating cars. Made with Love by Neal Agarwal. Explore more posts on neal.fun.com. Thanks, Neal. I really appreciated this little journey. Got on my soapbox a little bit, got a little emotional. Wasn't expecting that today. Cool. I'll probably come back to this website because I did look at the other his main site, and Neal has like a bunch of different little things like this on his website that I'm gonna take a look at, and I'd like to do more videos on Neal's website. So thank you, Neal Agarwal. I'll be back, and yeah, I can't believe I cried in a YouTube video. What's up with that? Give me the Oscar, damn it! All right.